Good afternoon. My name is Jiu Yi. I come from China. Now, as a volunteer, I stay in Nakuru, Kenya. Today, I would like to share about my mind lecture. Have you got your lamp oil ready? Maybe first, when you look at this topic, you don't understand what I want to say. Maybe you will think why I ask you. Did you prepare your oil, or maybe you think because of Corona, so now we should keep our food. So after my lecture, you will understand why I ask you. Okay. In China, we have one phrase. This one: before soldiers and horses move, provisions and groceries go first. Do you understand about that? That means long time ago, very long time ago, that time when we are fighting with other country. So that time we didn't have bomb or gun, and that time we would use only soldiers and horses. So before start fight, maybe we should make some plan for this time. But before that, we from one city, our soldiers and horses from one city moved to battleground. Before that, first they should check about their provisions and gross. It's enough or not. So that means before you do something, did you prepare very well? Before soldiers and horses move, did you first send provisions and groceries? Okay. Today I want to tell you about one company. This company. Do you know this company? This Nokia. I think everybody knows this company. And this is that time, maybe around 15 years ago. That time's the phone. That time we will use that feature phone. It's not smartphone. And let's look at a set of data. This is about top 10 selling mobile phones. First, number one, Nokia 1100. They're sold around 250 million units. And second one, Nokia 1110. This is other model. Also, they're sold around 250 million units. Then third one is iPhone 6s and 6s Plus. So, and here later, in this chart, around 70% from Nokia company. So maybe you will think now iPhone and some Samsung, like in Kenya, like Techno is more popular than Nokia. Why? I just show you Nokia. This chart from maybe around 20 years ago, and still now. First and second from Nokia, different model. But still now, no any company to break this record. So even third one, iPhone, this didn't broke this record. And other one, this one is Nokia, the year 2008 market share. Nokia around 38.6%. Maybe you think this is not so many, but maybe you think this is not so many, but we can compare with others. In the years 2014, the market share, the Samsung that time already surpassed the Nokia, but Samsung best record only 22%. So this is a big gap. So that time, really, Nokia mobile phone industries really was successful. And that time, Nokia was the target of all the mobile phone industries. So really, that time, Nokia is very successful. Even my house, my family, almost all, they are use Nokia phone. And but in 2013, Nokia was announced one news that Nokia mobile phone business had been bought by Microsoft. I don't know, do you know about this news? That year, after that year, or since we use smartphone, I never see nearby me, my friend, or they use Nokia's phone. But before, let's see other one. That time, when we throw feature phone area into the smartphone area, that time almost all phone they used Android system. But that time, Nokia, they still use Symbian system. The same Symbian system to the future phone is best. Yes, everybody can say. But after we change, after we enter new area, they believed they are best phone. Why? Let's see this other chart. This one from 1998 to the 2019. This red line. Can you see this red line? This red line is Nokia. From 1998 to the 25 years, around 14 years, Nokia has been number one. Really, 14 years. I don't know. Do you have that experience about if you do something around 10 years, 20 years, you are still number one? But I don't know about you, but Nokia, they did around 40 years, number one. So I think they have reason why even other company they already changed the Android, but they still use Symbian. That time, Nokia, they believe that as long as they make phones, there would be a lot of people pay for it. Then they thought they are best phone in this world. Okay, but they were destroyed in front of smartphone. For the new era, they were not ready so quickly. They were eliminated from the market. So now I want to tell you about other story about other company. So do you know Huawei? This maybe you I think you know. Last year is one news. American government they announced that all the American companies ended up cooperating with Huawei. That means American companies they should stop their business with Huawei companies. So from last year, many Kenyan people they are asking me, if American they will start business with Huawei, that means later I can't use Google and use YouTube and something. But it's not that simple. For example, this phone. This one is Huawei's phone. Samsung some phone from different country, but inside phones many technologies not only from this own country. For example, if here this one framework is one phones, two phones is very very important. You must have, and if you want to make phone, you must use ARM's company. This company from UK. And next, if you want to make best phone in your company for screen, you have to use Samsung because Samsung screen is best in the world. And next, camera. Also, if you want make, you should some technology from Japan and from Finnish and from some place. So this one phone, not only from maybe for example Huawei's phone from China, but inside something is not only from China. The most important is the system. iOS, Android, and Microsoft and something. But almost all except the iPhone, almost all they use Android. That's 100 from Google from USA. So this means if USA government announce stop any business with Huawei, this means not only you can't use Google or you can't use YouTube, even to my country's people, without system, we can't use this phone. So that time, to Huawei is really very serious. And that time, many people they thought Huawei's mobile phones business will stop. Many people they thought without Android, Huawei's phone business will not lie. But so that year, Huawei's introduced their own system to the world, harmonious system. Do you know about this system? You know, I'm Chinese, but before really, I never listened about this system. But because this system, but that year, this system come to this world. Right? Do you know him? He's Huawei's founder. 10 years ago, he had one heart. He thought extremely survive hypothesis. If one day all the chips and technology in the United States were unavailable, how can Huawei survive? Yes, if Huawei would continue to serve its customers, and the hypothesis that would never happen and build spare parts for the company's survival. They spent the last 10 years quietly working on the chips and systems, never knowing when the day would come to use the system. But because last year, because American that news decade-old system was born to solve Huawei's biggest problem. So maybe first, before 10 years, this Huawei's founder never thought this one day these things will happen. But even nobody knows. But from that time, he started prepare or will face to the crisis. Many years ago, that USA scientists there have done the one experiment. Do you know about boiling frog? First, they put frog in the hot water. So when this hot water irritated the frog's skin nerve, that frog quickly jumped out from this hot water. But later when they put the frog in the warm water, so then slowly warm, that this frog skin gradually adapted to the temperature. When this frog was feeling hot, this frog wants to jump out from that water. But that time, this frog already lost the jump ability. Finally, frog died in the hot water. So that just now I said about that two company. One 20 years ago Nokia and 10 years ago Huawei. That time where they were safe. They never thought maybe that time they were safe. But one of them they enjoy that same environment. But other one, from that time they start prepare face to the crisis. So nobody knows which day crisis will come to us. But there are two companies, their endings totally different. So now I want to ask you, how about you? From now, did you prepare something for one day crisis come to you? So last, I want to share about the one story from the Bible, the 10 virgins. Do you know the story? The 10 virgins. The story talk about these 10 virgins. They wait for bridegrooms. But because nighttime, they don't know what time that bridegrooms will come to them. So they prepare oil lamp, and they prepare oil and wait for these bridegrooms. But Bible say them is two. Bible say them is 5 wise virgins and 5 foolish virgins. Why? Because 5 wise virgins, they're prepared oil. 5 foolish, they didn't prepare anything, just to stay there and bridegrooms. So knows what that bridegrooms will come to them. Nobody knows. We don't know about our future, but also they didn't know about their future. But that time they were prepared. And one midnight, and this 5 foolish virgins, their lamp, their 5 virgins, they snuffed out their lamp. So they ask others, can you share some oil for me? But they say, also, I didn't prepare enough for you, but so you can go by yourself. So one day, these 5 virgins, they went by oil. That time, that bridegroom come to them. So these 5 wise virgins, they wait for bridegrooms. So when he's come, they meet each other. So they with bridegroom together into the park. After they come back, after these 5 foolish virgins came back, that park door already closed. So they didn't enter the park and they didn't meet that bridegrooms. So today let's come back our topic. Have you got your lamp oil ready? So to our future and to our life, we don't know what things will happen. But do you have that heart for face to the crisis? If you have, you think about your future, you think about your life. From now, every day you are not just stay in house, you are not just enjoy your safe environment. From now, you should study and you should prepare. We don't know which day crisis will come to us. So last, this from Proverbs chapter 30, verse 25. The ants are people not strong, yet they provide their food in the summer. Okay, thanks for listening my lecture. Thank you.